Okay, and now I'm back. That was so rude. I was rudely interrupted by my 2-year-old son. How dare him, right? Okay, anyways, where were we leaving off? We had a guess about this guy's guess. Yeah, like I said, the scaling of this tunnel to that makes sense. But the scaling of this tunnel to this, not as much. Maybe... Oh, I see what he means, actually. What he's saying is this goes through the Arctic and then comes out of there. So that makes sense. Yeah, I could see that, actually. It's a good point. And then he's looking at the perspective of this. Oh, see that? There we go. This is facing us, whereas this one's facing that way. So then that would mean that this part... It doesn't really line up, though, because this one's like way over. But if we do look at the main one, we look down here, it says not actual in-game images. So that's a big heads up to what it is. So it might not be at the same exact perspective, or it might location or whatever. So anyways, that's Gauntlet. I'm liking it. A lot of people are speculating that it's going to be either that, where it's all these in one map. There's a couple things going around where it could be a digital map where each time that you start up the map it'll be a different thing, which actually, seeing that layout now, kind of makes sense. This whole thing must be like, see how you can see the tunnel here, whereas the tunnel would be where the camera is on this one, so you'd be coming into this one and this is in the middle, and that makes sense how they laid it out too. So that's very possible. So the other one was the digital one. Every time you come in, it'll be that. It'll be a different style. Or it's a dynamic map where each time you come in, during the map, it'll change into whatever. Like, it'll just morph into that. I'm starting to think that it is all three maps into one. If we look at Gauntlet, it's just a goblet, right? Or not a goblet. Jesus. What does Gauntlet anyways mean? Gauntlet is like an arena, right? Or like a battle. What is Gauntlet? There's definition. Let's find out. Gauntlet, a stout glove with a long, loose wrist. It's a glove? Duh. Stupid. Duh. Oh, look at this guy. He knew better. What's going on? Oh, dear God. Oh dear God. Okay, so cool. Next, let's move on to that next map. We have an obvious return. This one's Skyjacked. Let's save this because I'm not able to zoom in as much as I want to zoom in. We need to zoom all the way in. Oh, can I not zoom in at all on this one? Yeah, you can, fool. But I'm gonna do it real close into his boobies. Sorry. Alright, so going over to here, we're looking at Skyjacked. I'm really liking the design of it. It looks very, definitely, obviously, futuristic. It kind of looks like it's in London. I'm thinking that's where London is, right? Or that? Well, no. It doesn't really look like anywhere. Anywho, the picture's getting a little grainy. But you can kind of get an idea. Like, this is the front hub of the ship from Black Ops 2 Hijacked, and here's the main section. So I'm assuming that not a lot's gonna change. That maybe that these are running walls that you can have on there. There was the original map. There was like a little side path when you come around this back side, and then you can like split around and shortcut to the back. I mean, obviously, I'm sure you can, wall run to that. But as far as this map, I don't think there's going to be a lot of wall running as much as, boosting or jumping. So like, instead of having to go through this room, go up the stairs, and then go through there, you'll just be able to run from spawn right into the room and then cut off some time. And then it'll still make this map a lot faster than, if anything, or if any other map. The question that brings to mind, though, is how much of a change that is going to be to your playstyle, because you're going to be up in that room and now you have to look out that window constantly. or not even really looking out the window, but like say you're in this hallway where that window's at, there's the stairs, and it comes down to that bottom room. I think this is the kitchen actually, so I think there's the ladder that's on the outside, so my bad. The stairs on that one. But regardless, I think you're going to be looking at the windows a lot more, giving more attention to people trying to pop in, jump out of the way. I did notice this section right here. Oh, that's right, because there's the bottom. There's the bottom half. Like the basement, or not the basement. The basement, whatever. So there's that bottom section, and this is probably not going to play in it too much, I don't think. It could be just the crappy imaging, since I zoomed in so much. No, that definitely looks like a hole. So it looks like there's a hole in there, which would be kind of cool to see below you while you're running down that spot. I think that's just more of a play to show you the environment around you as you're playing that map. But anyways, that's cool. I spent enough time on that one. So it's a lot different now. You're going to be in a mobile police vehicle overlooking a giant city and killing your hoes and froes and bros and joes. Okay, words. I can't really do them. So moving on. Let's go on to Rise. This one right here, man. I don't know. I'm taking a little guess. I'm taking a little speculation. This is definitely a cool looking map. And I think a lot of people are overlooking it. There's a problem with my guess right off the bat, but I'm going to go ahead and say it. I think this map is a remake of... Let's find it real quick. It is a remake of a Black Ops 1 map, which I'm pretty sure is called Satellite. Satellite. So this one right here. It's very possible. The design of it's similar. This isn't the same spot. I want to see if I can find one where I think this picture is taking place. That's the right map. Is this called Satellite? Oh, it's called Array. That's right. Let's go through there. So there's the layout of it. We can look at the map real quick. Where are we in regards to that? This is the upper half. I think that picture is taking place like right here, looking in. I don't know though, because the satellite was in the main spot, right? Okay, maybe not. Oh well. Maybe I'm spending too much time thinking that's the case. What the hell's this? That kind of looks like... Yeah, it looks like the main story. Cool beans. Beans. DLC returns. Is this... Yeah, see, somebody else is guessing the same thing. Cool. Yeah, no, that'd be definitely dope. I'm happy to see that I'm not the only one thinking that, though. Where is the picture at? There it is. Yeah, that looks like crap, though. Distorted picture, not the actual map. Okay, so moving on, we have Splash. We have Splash, and this kind of looks like a fun little dope map. Just having fun with my mic, my bad. Alright, anyways. This one looks like... It just looks like what it looks like. It looks like a new map, and it's going to be very colorful. I kind of want to go sliding down those water slides. I was taking a random guess as thinking that it's a remake of the DLC map from Call of Duty Ghost. There was like a pirate theme one. Or, I don't know. It was all crazy. I didn't buy it, but whatever. No offense to the people that did. Just saying. I just wasn't into Ghost as much as some people might be. Another thing I wanted to say real quick about this one, I noticed this design over here, I'm pretty sure is like an Italian design originally, but it matched up with the beaches and everything, and I don't know. I guess that's pretty much all I have to go on is the beaches and the colors. It kind of reminds me of this place in Cali called Capitola, where they have designs like this, and it's real close to Santa Cruz. So those are some main places like San Francisco and all that you see in games constantly. So it'd be kind of cool, little play on there. I mean, you can see the palm trees. It's very Cali-like. So maybe that takes place in Cali. Cool story. That's all I gotta say. Let's move on. Okay, so we got Skyjack, we got Rise, and we have Splash. That's gonna be all for the multiplayer maps, and that's gonna be pretty cool. So we have a tight-knit map, very much like Nuketown. We have Rise that might be Array. I mean, just the design of it looks very similar to Array, but there's a possibility it might not be, because I'm thinking this is the main part, and that's the satellite. But who knows? And then we have this new one, which, we absolutely don't know anything about it yet, but, cool. And then we have Gauntlet as well, so we have 2 new ones, and maybe 2 remakes, which would be cool. It would be cool. And again, like I said earlier, not actual in-game images, so that is pointing out to me this big old ship just floating in the background. I don't feel like that's going to be there in that scale or just in the background. I don't know. We'll find out. Anyways, coming to the big bang, the big thing I was taking out of this, and I hope the quality stays good when I zoom in. So this is Zombies Der Eisendrachen, whatever the hell Eisendrachen means. Let's find that out. Eisendrachen. Eisendrachen. Is it this? I already forgot. Did I? No. Eisendrachen. What the hell's that even mean, dude? Eisendrachen. Loading screen leaked. What? What? Also, there's tons of speculation going on already. Ah, dude, I don't want to ruin my speculation before I even watch it. Yeah, so let me get over that first, and then we'll check out what it means and what everybody else looks at. Or you can just go on by yourself and check it out, as I will myself. But this is what the point of this video is, really, is I just wanted to speculate with you, and you guys can make comments on it and leave a post of whatever you think is going to happen. Or if you think I got something wrong, think I got something right, let me know. Also, let me know what your guesses are. But anyways, without further ado, let's go into the cream of the crap, the zombie section. So there's a couple things I wanted to point out, and I'll just point them out straight ahead. And like I said earlier a million times, is the quality of this picture is garbage. For me anyways. I don't know if I'm finding the full scale one. That kind of looks like a spaceship to me. And that's a far jump, but, well, I don't know. Like I said, it's a far jump. There's a couple things. You notice the spaceship in the background. And I want to preface first is, if you're already caught up with the story of Zombies, you'll know that the current one, the Giant, has it all set up so then everything's like, oh my god, I'm running out of oxygen, talking too hard. Water. Okay, anyways, distraction over. You'll know that the current plot is very convoluted in time travel, and that the current state is they're going back and resetting everything, and they've started off with a balls. I can't think of the freaking map. What the hell is it? Derize? Is that what it is? Derize? Derize? No, I don't know. It's the Giant, anyways. Whatever. But they came back to that, and their Richthofen's plans are to just reset everything. We need to go back, and so that's pretty much what it is. So there's been a lot of speculation that the world of Zombies will just be very convoluted at this point, and that sections and parts of the world will be, cut in, and or we'll go back and change things. So anything can happen, really. I guess that's the case with any time travel addition to the story. But anyways, that being said, I did want to point out that this rocket looks very ominous to the one from Ascension. Words. Ascension. So let's go to Ascension. Not all that random crap. Zombies. And let's see. So yeah, so there's the rocket right here. The rocket here. And here's our rocket. So you can see on the bottom there's that the little tiny rockets on the end. There's kind of the construction going on. The pillars that hold it up, whatever you want to call them. And then this is very similar. The color's a little bit different. There's still that bottom half. There's still the design of it's pretty similar. More so on this one, actually. Yeah, because look at that. It's red still. So this is an actual in-game photo. Cool. Yeah, see there's a higher pillar on the left, and then there's a little bit lower on the right, about like 10-15 feet lower. Well, I mean the angling on this is different, but see how it goes down and then it's like that? Oh. Yeah, very possible. This one doesn't really look like it. This kind of actually looks like from the multiplayer map? No, because it's a ray gun. Anyways, so that's my speculation for that. Like I said, the time travel aspect comes into place, and then all of a sudden we have Ascension here. Or, here's another thought, is Ascension is that. In that this is the area that was outside of Ascension. And maybe we take place before Ascension, where the sky wasn't all blown up and everything. But anyways, that's a real quick speculation on that area. There's something over here as well. But overall, this map looks pretty big. I will say it kind of reminds me... I'm thinking it's going to remind me of Mob of the Dead, the sizing of it. Because when you look at like the spacing here, we have like a door and then maybe like 10 feet coming out towards us from that door right there. It's like a platform. So you only have like a little walk platform right there. Comes down. There's just so much you don't know just because of the picture. Anyways, I feel like there's going to be somewhat tight corridors, and then there's going to be like this, maybe be an opening of some sort for you to do runs in. Running out of speaking power. Anyways, so what's cool too is I'm just noticing this kind of looks like the Wolfenstein map. The first part of the New Order DLC or whatever it's called. I've only watched the first part, so meh. Looks like kind of a ski lift maybe right there. But yeah, there's tons to speculate, obviously. The biggest part I want to take out of this and I want to finalize on is where my mouse is at. There's a clear as day triangle. I'll just say triangle for now. Right in the background. It's not a mountain. It's too sharp to be a mountain. Well, actually, now looking at this pixelated picture, it kind of looks like it's riggedy. Maybe it is. Maybe it's just a ruse. Maybe they're trying to throw us off. But looking at it, it looks like a pyramid. And if that's the case, two things. First off, that just reminds me of Hellboy. Like the opening sequence of Hellboy, which is so badass. Which is the design, that kind of like dark and grim. But you have like this futuristic, well, it wasn't future, whatever, Nazi style, mixed with like, superheroes and like Nazis are the villains and whatever. As they are. That's a true statement. But anyways, it kind of looks like that. Like maybe they're doing experiments on what looks like to be the pyramid from Moon. And the pyramid from Moon, for all that you don't know, is where the I believe is where the 115 virus broke loose, or they found the ingredients for 115. I don't know. I'm just saying words. Come on. So let's look at that real quick. You have to pyramid. Zombies. Cool. So yeah, so this is what it looks like in the moon. The moon map from Black Ops 1 DLC. Yeah. So that's pretty cool. Anyways, let's wrap this up. I'm really excited for that. Maybe with the time jumps, or yeah, maybe with the time jumps and just messing with time, they've managed to alternate the future. Or, you know, it's time travel. There could be millions and millions of things you can do with that. It doesn't matter what you speculate, because it could be whatever the writer's decision it is to make it, you know. But yeah, like I said, I'm really excited for all this. Awakening should come out around January, and we'll be seeing more on that in the coming weeks. I'm sure we'll get a full-on trailer here soon, but I just want to throw this out, maybe get the cogs a-moving. And anyways, let me know what you guys thought about this video. Let me know if you guys want to see some more speculation videos or just want to rant with me. Let me know in the comment section below. Go ahead and like, subscribe, whatever you want to call it, if you would like to, at your own discretion. Anywho, I'm Tripsicity. It's been good. Later.